Hey guys, I'll give y'all the update on where I'm at, what I got going on. So, drove up to the Midwest from Mississippi Tuesday evening, got to my lease in Missouri Wednesday morning, threw out some seed on a couple food plots there, moved some cameras around, put batteries in cameras that were dead. So, and I drove 3 hours to get to my Kansas lease. I got here yesterday probably 4 o'clock, and I'll give you a good pan in a minute, but on this bean field we got secluded. I say secluded, I mean it's surrounded by timber. Got a creek behind me, creek in front of me. Yeah, I say a creek. That one over there is like a runoff, but I mean it's got water in it. It's got water in it most of the time throughout the year. So, but yeah, I got here yesterday evening and I did a hanging hunt. I brought a lock on in and brought a set of climbing sticks, and I hung on the south end of this field. We had got a feeder down there in the corner in the timber. Had a lot of pictures of bucks back during June, July. And then camera shut off on us, and come to find out, coons had pulled the power cable out of the solar panel, chewed it up. So I changed batteries in that this morning. But anyway, so I hung a stand down there about 30 yards out of that corner to where I could see all the way down this field. Basically, hoping a deer come by me, but really just wanting to watch this field and see where the deer, coming out and feeding at. So about 7:15, had a really good buck come out right here about where I got this stand set up now. It was 330 yards away from me, from that south end. So I watched him feed all the way up till dark yesterday evening and stayed out in the field the whole time. So I come in here this morning and didn't hunt because I figured there's going to be deer in this field all night. I didn't want to take the chance of blowing them out in the morning or whatever. So I hung this ladder stand today, which I really prefer to hunt out of. If I've got my own ground somewhere that I don't have to worry about leaving a stand. I got these 22-foot ladder stands from Primal Tree Stands. My cousin owns a sporting goods store, so they take care of us at Freak Outdoor. They take care of me as family. So, but yeah, got a ladder put up, and now I've ranged on OnX. This ladder is 352 yards from where I was at yesterday evening, so I'm about 20 yards from where that buck come out, and I did. There's a heavy trail just down from me right there. There's also a good trail down there too. So what I'm hoping is I hope he come out and feed right in front of me. So if he does, please, same buck I seen yesterday, we'll take a shot at him. So I just hang out. I'm gonna hang out. It's nice weather, sitting in direct sunlight, but hopefully we can get some good footage and get a buck on the ground this evening. So I got this evening and tomorrow evening to hunt. Well, hello. We are in Kansas. Up here on the lease. We got 316 acres, something like that. I don't know. But so it's November. It's November 2nd, I think. Yeah, November 2nd. Drove up last night. Philip and Timothy were here for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Timothy ended up getting a pretty good 8-point. Yesterday evening, I'm over here in a ladder stand that Philip's hunted out of a couple mornings, a couple evenings. Had an encounter with one of our better shooter bucks, but it was just out of bow range, so I think he had intended on moving it but didn't get around to it. So that's what I've been doing this first evening. I mean, it's 5 o'clock and I'm just now set up good, so I moved that ladder stand 25 yards. What it is just to the west of me right here, there's a creek that runs north and south, and when it gets down here on the property line, it goes west for a little ways and then cuts back south. But I mean, anybody that hunts the rut in the Midwest knows that you need to be where the does are and hunt travel corridors, so I think truly in the evening you need to be where the does are, but and in the mornings hunt your travel corridors. But we got a gravity feeder set up about, I think it's about 50 yards south of me right here. Got a salt lick right there. We get does on camera right there pretty good, so really and truly would love to kill one of the big shooters we have on camera. But I mean, it's Kansas, it's the land of giants, so I'd also love to see what comes cruising through here, just searching for a hot doe. But gonna finish out this evening. I think legal shooting light's 6:50, so got an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes of hunting left. I do got my rattling horn, so I might rattle once or twice just to see if anything shakes up. I know there's some bedding to the north of me here, and there's some bedding across the creek from me, so maybe they got a buck over there snoozing. I can piss off and get him to get out of the bed. So I'll film what I see. I'll give you an update when I can, but appreciate y'all tuning in, and hang with me. Matt. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Dude. Man. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh. Man. Man, what a time to be alive, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. I love hunting in this great state of Kansas. I mean, it's first morning set. I got in here yesterday evening. I got here, and I really like this area right here. And Philip put us a ladder stand up over here, and he hunted it, and he was back down probably 30 yards from where I am right now, and had a buck come through here skirting, you know. And stayed 60 yards out, couldn't get a shot on the deer. So I got here, I was like, dude, I'll look at it, I'll move it. And so I moved it yesterday evening, seen one doe. It's warmer now. They've had some cooler temperatures, and they had a lot of activity, you know, and just, you know, nothing in their favor. And then on last evening, Tim actually killed a really good 8-point, and they had to pack up and leave. So, but I come back here again this morning because I told myself, hey, if that buck comes and does the same thing he done to Philip, well then, you know, I'm gonna be here for it and stand set up better. I'll have a good shot on him. And granted, that was not the buck, but so I get here this morning, first light comes. I had 2 does come in. Got a lot of does on this farm. Really need to kill a bunch of them, but told myself I was going to shoot the first good doe I seen, first mature doe. So that's what I did. Shot a mature doe, and then the doe that was with her took her forever to leave. And so she finally left, and I said, to hell with it. It's good shooting light. Got bedding north of me, got bedding east of me here. So I'm gonna rattle a little bit. So I'm rattling. A freaking buck come running down that field edge and cut in the woods right there. I mean, I seen him, he was 50 yards away. Put the horns up, come in right here 20 yards, I just smoked him. He's laying dead right there, I watched him fall. So, hey, that's the first buck that I've killed since 2020 out of state, you know, and I don't care how big he is, man. I mean, just a hunt like that, and, you know, this is our ground that we're leasing up here. You know, nobody's doing us any favors, nobody's giving us ground to hunt. We're paying money out of our pocket. I've been paying money out of my pocket for years to hunt up here, and you know, sometimes it works out for you, sometimes it don't, but you know, in the end you need to capitalize on your investment. So that's what I did this morning. I had a good buck, rattling him in, put it to him. So hey, I'm about to drag this sucker out of here, load him up, and I'm about to go get cleaned up, and I'm going to spend a day with my wife and my baby, and we're going to have a good old time. We ain't in a hurry. We can hang out for a few days and enjoy the company of our good friend Nick Blevins that, you know, lets us come up here and stay with him when we do come hunt. And hey, I'm tagged down in Kansas, baby. on to the next one. All right, we're down. Got all my stuff down. Let's go get started on this track. All right, now we're down and we're ready to get started on this track. So let's go. Let's go get this buck. I mean, so I filmed the buck going to the ground from the tree. So, I mean, I know he's right up there, probably 50, 60 yards, but to me it's good to, one, I know a few aspects of what happened during the shot. So, I mean, it's 20 yards away. You know, looks like I got probably a double lung, but I know the arrow still was in him for most of the track. You know, not the track, but most of the way before he crashed. So you know, just watching my blood trail, seeing what I'm seeing, knowing those few things, and then I can relate it on future tracks. You know what I mean? So it's just to learn. You know what I mean? It's always good to learn as much as you can, make it simpler in the future when you're trying to find these deer. You know, last thing you want to do is you know, be trailing a deer and one that ain't you know, fatally wounded, or one that is, and knowing what you're looking at right away and, you know, backing out and leaving that deer to lay, rather than going in after it and pushing it and then make it more difficult to harvest that animal. So well, we'll carry on here. Oh yeah. So I mean, he's broke about 6 inches of it all. Wonder where that's at. Maybe up inside of him. He's still doing some. He's spraying blood at him. That'll be good first time. Oh, there he is. There he is. Good buck, man. Got a good 8-point here on the ground. Man, that was a fun hunt, dude. Shoot a doe first thing this morning, and shortly after I had this buck, rattle him in. Like I said, man, he ain't nothing crazy, but I'm proud of him. I'm pumped up. That was a fun hunt. It's fun to rattle one in. Real fun to rattle one in and shoot him. So, like I said, man, a lot of money and time going into hunting up here. Last few years, 2020, last time I killed a buck up here. Killed that buck with Nick Blevins. So, since then, been getting my own lease and with some buddies, and just been real tough. You know, hunted a giant the first year, and ended up not being able to close the store with that buck. He ended up getting hit on the highway right there by our lease, which was real tough. But and then last year had a lot of encounters with bucks and just passing and never really getting an opportunity to shoot the buck I wanted to shoot. So I said this year I wasn't gonna be picky. I was gonna shoot the first good buck I seen on anywhere I hunted, and I didn't follow up with that in Kentucky, and it cost me a buck. So so told myself coming here to Kansas that I am gonna shoot the first good buck I seen. Rattled this guy in this morning, so put it to him, and here we are standing behind him. So just enjoy it, man. Love the outdoors, love deer hunting, and it's even better when you get your hands on a good buck. So we get started on getting him out of here. I did shoot a doe, so we're gonna go trail her as well, and then spend a day with my wife and my baby and visiting Nick. So appreciate y'all watching our videos and following along with us, and hopefully we can get this one done up and put out there for y'all to see as soon as possible. Appreciate y'all.